What's up, everybody? Right. What we're gonna do today is do a little experiment. Um, so a lot of people have this argument about which is better to put in your PvE gear, right? Whether it be slaying or attacks. Okay. So if you look at my gear, the only thing I have the slaying in is the slaying stuff, the PvE gear. I don't actually have it in the helmet or cape. That's because I don't have a dedicated helmet and cape for it, so I just use attack, because if I use it for PvP also, then I will want to have attacks in there instead of slaying, because slaying doesn't do anything for PvP. Okay, well, or not much at all, if anything. So a lot of people will tell you to put attack shards in these slots. The reason being is because once, like, if I didn't have any of those slaying pots in there, my slaying level would be, God, what it was, like, not 190, no wait, what was, I can't remember what it is. Someone who has just slaying can link theirs and you can see, but if you mouse over, you see the slaying level. The damage inflicted to player targets increases by 115%. If you had just the PvE gear, that percentage right there would be 95%. So by adding, let's see, what is it, 12, 24, 40, by adding 48 more slaying shards, I only increased it by 20%. So that's a little under half. And if you look at this damage guide, which I will link the link in my description, let's see, let's go down to, okay, here we go. At near zero slaying level, every additional slaying level adds about 1% more damage, but slaying levels suffer from the diminishing returns. At 60 slaying levels, as found in G15 Mario weapons, you only have 50% damage amplification. Jeez. Okay, so that means they're saying at level 60 it's reduced, but on this server, which I'm on the on the evolved perfect world server, I don't think it was at 60. Maybe it was, I don't know. But so they're saying that if you put your attack levels, you'll get 1 for 1, right? So every attack level you put on, you'll get 1% more damage, whereas slaying, for every 1 slaying level you get 1% damage until you get to like 60 or 90, whatever it is, when it starts going down. So what I was going to do is propose a test, and right now I've got all these slaying levels on here. It's an extra 48 slaying levels, and what I can do, I've got these flowing crystals. So what I'll do is I'll test to see how much my damage is on the test dummy with the slaying crystals, and then I'll switch it over to attack, and you can see the difference. This way you'll have definitive proof whether or not this is effective. So what I didn't realize on this video is that in the video I actually had my nation war buffs on there. You can see it right here. So I did the testing with the nation war buff on, with the slaying, and then without it with the attack. So I messed up. Someone pointed that out to me, put it in the comments, and I removed that video instantly. Feel free to point out anything I do wrong and whatever. Like, I'm totally, I make mistakes, everybody does. So this will be an updated video, and I deleted the last one. This will be a proper video about the testing, alright? And now I had to go buy more flowing crystals, but I'll show you right here. So this has all the attack shards, right? And then I'm going to test this with attack shards with, currently have the weapon that has the GOF, God of Frenzy, and so I'm going to take that off, and we're just going to use a plain old my defense weapon, which has doesn't have the GOF, and so you can have a very consistent, you only see regular attacks and crits, whereas the GOF one, you'll have regular attacks, crits, and then crits on top of that, so you don't know exactly what it's going to give you. All right, and I'm not going to change the shards in the robe and helm uh, and helmet, just because I don't think anybody's going to be changing that into slaying. Um, you're going to use those primarily for your PvP. I don't know why people would have a PvE set also. Just keep it as attack or whatever. So that doesn't make sense. So we're going to do a little bit of testing here. You'll see all my damage out here in the trade section. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'm just going to use my number 3 combo, which will do a armor break on it, but I mean, they'll both have that. Okay, see, there's your armor break right there, weaken. All right, and what looks like we're doing 300,000, 150, 419, 300, a little under 400, 150. So it looks like my average is about 150 to 400. You get a little bit up above 400 once in a while. Alright, so that's my shards with all attack. Alright, I think 455 looks like the highest. Just keeps going. Now, that should be a good enough sample of the damage. Alright, I'm going to switch everything over and we're going to change it all to slaying and then test it from there. Alright, give me 1 minute. Alright, I am back and there's my slaying levels. Hopefully I have it in the other part. Okay, so here it sits now with the slaying level at 188, and that will give me 115% damage. And now we're going to do the damage test, and again I have nothing different on. I've got the rank 8 defense weapon on, and I'm just going to do combo number 3. Actually, let's clear that out. Alright, ready? Now, again, our lows is about, lows actually a little bit lower. That's 130, 36,000 right there, 153. And we're not getting into the, a little bit, 400 right there. 434. 435. So the low is a little bit lower on the low end and a little bit lower on the top end too, it looks like. There you go. 420 something. I think it's the highest here. 422,000, whereas the other one is 450,000, and 130,000 is the low end. We're over there, where the attack was 150,000. All right. So, is it a huge difference? I don't think so. It is a little bit of a difference. Now, I'd be curious to see what the rank 9 times 4 PVE weapon on top of this would do, but I don't think it'd be worth it. I've seen other people say that it's not, and there's actually a video of someone testing it out, and so he said that the PvP weapon is better to get. Don't waste your money on getting the PvE set. Sorry, PvE weapon. So I hope this solves some questions or answers some questions for you. Is it worth it to get slaying versus attack? I wouldn't say to do, because to get the slaying stones you have to buy the, which ones is it, agitator packs, right? So those will give you the diamonds of lions or leviathans, but they are actually you only get those and you get the low percentage drops of everything else. So I always just do the deity and demon scrolls packs, sorry, and those will give you a lot of the attacks and defense shards. So it's up to you guys, and I've got a video on how to transform the gems and stuff like that. It's pretty easy. You just need these. So hope you guys liked the video. Please click like, subscribe, and share if you like it and if you find it helpful. And I will see you guys back in game. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Alright, peace.